Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So continuing to read from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 9, Chapter 8. Hearing the descendants of King Mandata coming to Harishchandra, coming to Rohit. Now we are hearing his descendants. Then coming to King Sagar. Sagar. So does anyone remember what's the name? What does the name mean? Sagar.
One who's born with the poison.
Born with
So,
poison. Yeah, why was he born with poison?
because his the other wives of the king, his father's other wives, didn't like that his mother was pregnant and she was giving birth to a child, so they poisoned her mother, and then the mother still gave birth.
Yeah, he was still born. Huh? Okay, so reading on. Yas tala janghan yavanan.
Yestala janghanan yavanan
Chakan
Yastala janganan yavanan
chakan hai haya barbaran.
jaggayan
chakani hai haya barbaran
Navadid guru vakyena.
na avadhita
Adit
guru
guru
vakya
vakyena
Chakre vikrita veshina.
chakre
chakri vikrata
vikrataveshinaha
visheshana
Mudanchamashudaran kamashin.
mudan
mundan shrama
chamachu
shuddharankanchita
in
mukta kecha
Mukta kesharta munditan.
mukta
mukta kesha
sheshada munditan
bunditan
Anantarvasa sakamashichet.
anantavasaha prashansit kanchet
Abahirvasaso paran.
abhirvashasoparan
Soparan.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Sagar Maharaj, following the order of his spiritual master Orva, did not kill the uncivilized men like the Talajangas, Yavanas, Shakas, Hehayas, and Barbaras. Instead, some of them he made dress awkwardly. Some of them he shaved clean, but allowed to wear mustaches. Some of them he left wearing loose hair. Some he half shaved. Some he left without underwear, and some without external garments. Thus, these different clans were made to dress differently. But King Sagar did not kill them. Soshvameder ayajata
Swamedar ayajata
Ayajata
sarva veda suratmakam
Sarva Veda
Sarvaveda Suryatmakam
Suratmakam
orvopadishta yogena
Orva Upadishto
Patishta
Yogena
Yogena
harim atmanam ishvaram
Hari
Harim
Atmanam
Atmanam
Ishvaram
Ishvaram
tasyot pashum yagye
Tasya Utshristam
Ishtam
Pashum Yagye
jaharashvam purandara.
Jaharashvam
Jaharashvam Purandara
Purandara
Following the instructions of the great sage Orva, Sagar Maharaj performed Ashwamedh sacrifices and thus satisfied the Supreme Lord, who is the supreme controller, the super soul of all learned scholars, and the knower of all Vedic knowledge, the supreme personality of Godhead. But Indra, the king of heaven, stole the horse meant to be offered at the sacrifice. So Sagar Maharaj is performing Ashwamedha Yagya. Who does he want to please with this Yagya?
Indra,
No, Supreme Lord.
Purushottam,
Supreme
Lord.
Lord. That's
Yeah.
right. He's performing Yagya to please the Supreme Lord. Okay, but Indra somehow is not happy and he's stealing the horse. So Yagya, what is the Yagya that we are recommended in this age of Kali?
Harinam
Chanting.
Sankirtan.
Harinam Sankirtan, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Harinam Sankirtan for the satisfaction of the Lord. Okay. Sumatyastanaya dripta
Sumatstyatanaya drishta.
pitur adeshakarina
Pitu
Adeshakarana.
adeshakarinaha.
hayam anveshamanaste
Hayam anveshamanaste.
Adeshamanaste.
samantanya kanan mahim.
Samantanyakanan
Samantanyananani.
mahim.
King Sagar had two wives, Sumati and Keshini. The sons of Sumati, who were very proud of their prowess and influence, following the order of their father, searched for the lost horse. While doing so, they dug into the earth very extensively. So which horse are they looking for?
For the Ashwamedh Yagya horse.
Yeah, that's right.
The
So
one
it
that
was,
Indra, right, took it,
yeah,
stole it. Yeah.
yeah. Lord Indra has taken it, so they are looking for the horse. So to look for
Also,
it,
one question: why were the people's like that the heads were shaved and the mustache like
so
the thing that I didn't get it.
so instead of killing them, it said he did not kill the uncivilized men. So, but he made them make dress differently. The
Uncivilized meaning like in what way? Like did they
uh,
do
yeah,
something wrong?
yeah, probably, no, they were not following like because in the Vedic society there was Vaishya, Brahman, no,
Okay.
and so
Understand.
like those who are not following any principles. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
and then they probably are doing some wrong things. So he didn't want to kill them, but he made them dress differently.
Okay. So that means people can make out that these people are
Yeah,
strange.
yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Mm. So Prag Udicyam Dishi Hayam
Prag Udichyam Dishi Hayam.
Dadarshu Kapilantike
Dadarshu
Shukapati.
Kapilantike.
Esha Vaji Haraschora
Eshavaji Harachora.
Ishavarashchoran.
Aste Milita Lochana
Aste
Dalokana.
Militochana.
Hanyatam Papa
Hanyatam Hanyatam
Hanyatam
Papa.
Papa.
Iti Shasti Sahasrina
Iti
Iti
Shristi
Shakti Sahasrina.
Sahasrinaha.
Uda Yuddha Abhiyayur
Udha Yuddha
Ayudha
Abhi.
Abhiyayor.
Unmimesha Tadamanihi.
Unmimesha Tada Munihi.
Thereafter, in the northeastern direction, they saw the horse near the ashram of Kapila Muni. Here is the man who has stolen the horse, they said. He's staying there with closed eyes. Certainly he is very sinful. Kill him, kill him. Shouting like this, the sons of Sagar, 60,000 altogether, raised their weapons. When they approached the sage opened his eyes. Oh, they are surely mistaken, right? This is Lord Kapila Dev here. And he is sitting in meditation and they're thinking that he's stolen the horse. Swashari Rag Swasharir Agnena Tavan
Swasharir
Swashariragninatava.
Agnina Tavan
Mahendra Rita Chetasa.
Mahendra
Mahindra
Rita
Hita
Chetasa.
Chetasa
Mahad Vyatikrama Hata
Mahat Vyatikamahata
Mahayati
Bhasmasad Abhavanshanath.
Bhasmasa
Vastasad
Abhavana.
Abhavanshana.
By the influence of Indra, the king of heaven, the sons of Sagar had lost their intelligence and disrespected a great personality. Consequently, fire emanated from their own bodies and they were immediately burned to ashes. So, Lord Indra did not want them to find the horse, and they somehow, you know, by his influence, they've lost their intelligence. The material body is a combination of earth, water, fire, air, and ether. There's already fire within the body, and a practical experience is that the heat of this fire sometimes increases and sometimes decreases. The fire within the bodies of the sons of Sagar Maharaj became so much hotter that all of them burned to ashes. The fire's increased heat was due to their misbehavior toward a great personality. Such misbehavior is called Mahadvyatikrama. They were killed by the fire of their own bodies because of insulting a great personality. Here Prabhupada is explaining that the fire in the body of the sons of Sagar increased because they have offended offended Kapila Muni. So because of that, they're being killed by the fire in their own body. Mahad Vyatikrama, offending a great personality. न साधुवादो मणिकोपभर्जिता
Sadhuvado Muniko
Muniko
Pavajita
Pavajita
नृपेन्द्रपुत्रा इति सत्त्वधाम्नि
Nripendra
Nrendra
Putra Iti Satvadhamini
Putra
कथं तमोरोषं यं विभाव्यते
Tama Katham
Tamoro Shamayam
Shamayam
Vipavati
Vibhavate
जगत्पवित्रात्मनिखिरा राजुभुवः
Jagat
Jagat
Pavitratmanike
Pavitratmanike Rajo
Rajoguvaha.
Puva.
It is sometimes argued that the sons of King Sagar were burnt to ashes by the fire emanating from the eyes of Kapila Muni. This statement, however, is not approved by great learned persons, for Kapila Muni's body is completely in the mode of goodness and therefore cannot manifest the mode of ignorance in the form of anger, just as the pure sky cannot be polluted by the dust of the earth. So some say because the Muni also opened his eyes at that time, we just heard, and the 60,000 suns also burnt at that same moment. So some say that it's because Kapila Muni burnt them by his eyes, you know, he got angry. But Sukadev Goswami is saying that's not true. It's not true. He doesn't get angry. He's completely in the mode of goodness. So he's not going to burn somebody with anger. Yeah. So it's they got burnt is by the fire coming from their own bodies.
It says he cannot
Hare Krishna.
Yes.
manifest. Yeah,
He cannot. He cannot.
cannot manifest the mode
Yeah.
of ignorance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hare
Transcendental,
Krishna.
completely in the mode of goodness. Yes, Hare
Mm.
Krishna.
Uh, this is right because this got cleared because what I read, the book, it is written the same thing that he opened his eyes and they got burned.
Uh-huh.
This is what we read in the book, like the storybook.
Ah, okay, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, in
So,
the
but it
storybook,
seems,
it's
yeah.
written like that. Yeah, so it's more clearer here that
Ah,
it wasn't like that.
yeah, it's not like that.
Yeah,
It's
that
they're getting burned by their own fire because they've offended him now.
And
So,
actually, it's very easy to believe that that would have happened in the storybook, because we saw that how the Munis got, angry, and then they do certain things, they behave in a certain way. But he is not that. He's like Lord himself. Kapila Muni is a
yeah, that's
great
right.
personality,
Yeah, that's
right?
right. He's an incarnation of the Lord. So,
Lord himself, yeah. So we
yeah,
need to understand, like, what's his position. He would never do that.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So this is more clearer, yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, so is it like Indra stolen the horse from a Somekh Yag and tied at the Kapila Muni's ashram? Is this something like that? That's why Sagar's sons, they got the horse and they just uh,
They've not
like,
yet gotten the horse. They have come here. They are not yet seeing the horse, right?
They
but
just
They
how they
assume.
saw,
say like,
I'm sorry. Yeah, they saw the horse. So
yes,
probably Lord Indra
he tied
has
the
kept it.
horse there.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why they
He's
make
done it.
disturbance. And Kapila Muni was powerful, so much powerful. He just opened his eye and they all burned with the power of the
No,
his.
that's the point to clarify
Yeah,
that they got burnt not
yeah.
because he opened his eyes, but
Hmm.
they are burnt because they have offended him, because they are thinking, okay, he's killed the horse, let's kill him. I'm sorry, he's stolen the horse, let's
Stolen.
kill
Uh-huh.
him. Because of this offense, they got burnt.
Hmm.
Yeah, not that Kapila Muni has burnt them. This is
Yeah,
what
yeah.
Sukadev
It's clear.
Goswami
Like
is
he
clarifying.
Kapila Muni's word, not the like he is very cool and he was
Yeah,
not in the anger.
that's
It
right.
just because he opened his eyes and because of they of uh,
No, it's because they
uh-huh.
offended him. That's why they have got burnt.
But Kapila Muni was in meditation, like
Yeah,
he closed his eyes and
yeah,
even he did not see anyone.
yeah.
So how they offended?
Because here they are saying, let's kill him.
Oh, so they make disturbance, right?
Yeah, they are saying he's sinful, let's kill him. So they wanted
Hmm.
to kill him.
Yeah, shouting. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So they
Shouting like
want to
this.
kill him. But before they try to kill him, they themselves got killed.
Mm-hmm.
You see, because they wanted to kill him,
Mm-hmm.
but that cannot happen. So they themselves got killed then.
Mm-hmm.
And Hare Krishna, it's also not written anywhere that Indra did this.
Because he is stolen, na. So who will
Indra has stolen the horse.
Yeah, it
No, but
was.
Indra has stolen, so he just left. It's not written that on purpose he did this, right?
No, not on
It,
purpose.
yeah. Like, कि
Yeah.
उसने कपिला मुनि के आश्रम में on purpose ले जाके बांधा. It's not written anything like that. So like he just stole and he just left it. So maybe the horse was wondering, because अगर ऐसा होता तो it would have written that इंद्रा ने उसको चुराया और कपिल मुनि के आश्रम पे ले जाके बांध दिया. It
Could
would
be,
have
huh?
been mentioned very clearly, because that's also a great offense again from Indra's side. Then he just stole and he just left it to wonder,
Yeah.
because that is a big thing if we see, right?
Well, it's not, yeah, it's
But
not,
I think,
he's left it there, but he's left
yeah,
it
yeah, he left
somewhere
at
near the
Kapila Muni's,
ashram.
yeah,
Yeah,
ashram, yes.
yeah. Or we don't know if the horse wandered there. It's not clearly mentioned.
Yeah, it's not
Mhm.
clearly. That's what I'm saying,
It's
that it's
not
not
clearly
clearly
mentioned
mentioned.
that did he
Yeah,
actually take the horse and keep it there, or is it he kept the horse somewhere else and the horse has wandered over there?
yeah.
Wonder.
So we don't know. So we don't know.
Yeah,
So like we can't say that, right?
yeah. It's not
Yeah,
clearly mentioned here,
it's not
but
clearly mentioned.
certainly Indra stole the horse, and somehow they found the horse now here at
Hmm.
Vilamani's ashram, and they are thinking that he is the one who has stolen the horse,
Yeah.
No,
and
because what
because of
Neha is
this
saying is
offense.
true, na? Because if Indra, Lordness, left it at Kapil Moon, that's also a big offense, no? And even
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
and they
is.
would have mentioned it here
Yeah.
properly, like how they mention everything. So I
Yeah,
mean, we
yeah.
can just we cannot just assume that what happened. So we can be just okay that somehow, like, we don't know.
Maybe it'll come later.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe it
maybe
comes
it'll
ahead.
come. Yeah,
Maybe it comes
that's
ahead,
right.
then we can say,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Does this have a purport? It does. Okay, let's try to read this one. Yes. Yasye rita sankhya dridha he hanor.
Yasye
Yes,
ita sankhya-mayi
Sankhya-mayi Tride.
dridhanor
Yaya mumukshu starate duratyayam.
yaya
Yaya
muktasarate
Mumukastarati
puratyayam
Duratya
Bhavarnavam patham vipaschita.
bhavanam
Bhavanavam
patham
Mrityupatam
vipishchitah
Vipashchata
Paratma bhutasya katham prathanmatihi.
paratma bhutasya
Paratmabhutasya
katham
Katam
prithamatihi.
Prithanmati.
Kapila Muni enunciated in this material world the Sankhya philosophy, which is a strong boat with which to cross over the ocean of nations. Indeed, a person eager to cross the ocean of the material world may take shelter of this philosophy. In such a greatly learned person, situated on the elevated platform of transcendence, how can there be any distinction between enemy and friend? So Sukadev Goswami is explaining that uh, Kapila Muni, he's transcendental. So he is not going to make distinction, oh, this is my enemy, this is my friend. This is what we are hearing in Bhagavad Gita. Krishna says, right? Brahma Bhuta Prasanatma Sama Sarveshu Bhuteshu. He's equal to all living entities. So one who is promoted to the transcendental position, Brahma Bhuta, is always jubilant, Prasanatma. Is unaffected by the false distinctions between good and bad in the material world. You see, we are saying this is good, this is bad, this is good, this is bad. But one who is liberated, for him, he doesn't make such distinctions. He's above this material world. Therefore, such an exalted person as Sama Sarveshu Bhuteshu, that is to say, he's equal toward everyone, but not distinguishing between friend and enemy. Prahlad Maharaj said, right? Prahlad Maharaj used to say this, it's not that this one is my friend, one is my enemy. Don't make distinctions based on that. He repeated couple of times this way. And not that this is my friend, this is my enemy. We are all the same. He said it's just we are the self. That's our mind which is making us think this is my friend, this is my enemy. But we are all spirit souls, part and parcel of Krishna. So here, this is Lord Kapila Dev himself. So because he's on the absolute platform, free from material contamination, he's called Paratma Bhuta or Brahma Bhuta. Kapila Muni, therefore, was not at all angry at the sons of Sagar Maharaj. Rather, they were burned to ashes by the heat of their own bodies. So it's not that he opened his eyes and because of that they got burnt. No, but they have gotten burnt because they've offended Kapila Dev. So he's transcendental, his body is transcendental. So he wouldn't have done that. This is what Sukadev Goswami is saying here. Is that okay?
Yes.
Very clear, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Stop here. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Hare Krishna.